So, last time on Ravenscales Inquiry, that's when we need like the and then okay, yeah, so pretty much they bullied two elderly people into opening up a portal to the mirror realm after they heard some potential information that could or could not be true. But hey, Elbus said, I saw Susan, and they're like, well, that's a good enough reason for me. Let's forget everything else happening in Halcyon Peaks and go there. So
it's gonna be burning when we come back.
So let's see. Lor collected some healing potions. Zephan searched the couch cushions and got 630 gold. And then also got his magical coffee mug from Sly. He also revealed to everyone but Zevarra that he is I forgot, but
Mad Dog.
I forgot your alter ego, Mad Dog. I remember his dog, but I'm like, it's not Big Dog. And Elbus Elbus purchased 3 unlabeled dragon breath potions.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, I forgot where I put that. Did we write that down somewhere?
I may have put it in my notes. Hold on.
Which pretty much, yeah, we'll roll a d6 when you want to use one of them, and we'll find out if.
Okay, yep, we got it. I got it. Cool.
So, and then Zevarra, she attempted to talk to Kaj, who was as helpful as normal, who pretty much like, hey, there's someone that do not forget the one who's forgotten. To where Zevarra went to Brother Tross, who was in a mood, and
forgot his voice.
Yeah, and personality.
Into a way different character.
He got recast. But led her to Ash, where he's still in his Skull Scourge coma. And then Ash, she tells Ash that they found Susan, and then pilfered an unconscious child by taking a spoon of good taste.
An unconscious child.
Yep.
No, Ash is not a child.
It's
debatable.
Seeing how he acts.
He may act that way, but
so anyway, everyone returns back to the mansion where Galfrey and Hailvop are just not having the greatest of time, but they're like pretty much say they can only hold this portal open for they finish summoning it and it will stay open for a day, which as we remember in a past portal, time junk be weird in these portals. So they go through and they wake up in a basement inside Castle Lips and talk to a few fetchlings. And I think that's what they're called. Yeah. I'm trying to, yeah. So then they're down there while pretty much they kind of get in a whole different conversations while Zephan is having a rough time, I think puking all over the place. And right before they are going to leave, the pylon in the middle lights up as the guarded woman stops Zevarra from leaving as we hear the coming from the other side of the door. Since it was a month ago, I don't remember everyone's voice, but but the guard's like, wait 1 minute. They normally do not stay here long. As you see the portal still pulsing. like to do.
Nothing. Not good.
If you guys just want to wait until the pylon dies down, then that is perfectly fine.
I can't
Elbus
remember.
create flame on the wall, and then gets into Arcane Cascade.
Well, I guess you also forgot the one that you can't be in a stance outside of combat. That's what it says for stance.
Is the door in front of us just kind of a normal door, just like a wooden door?
It's a metal door, but yeah, it's like a heavy metal door.
When we were playing last time, did they explain what that was, or did they just like say like stop?
I think this dude up here was telling you, what was his name?
Or it was the battle. It was the guy I was talking to.
Oh, yeah.
Like warrior guy.
It was the night guy. There's something
Yeah.
that eats shadows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Zevarra turns
absolutely.
to the night guy and kind of whispers, "Have you fought them before?"
Yeah. Valdor. I don't think you guys asked him. Yeah.
Probably not. We're bad at that.
But she, let's just say there used to be more of us. And like you can see for free that the shadow underneath her is faint. It's still like defined, but it's still like it looks. It's not a strong shadow.
Hmm. We can help get you out if you can tell us what you know.
I told you what they know. It's if you give it a few minutes, they will calm down. And I heard what Shador said. That there is the pylons for that need the elements.
Okay.
It's
Zevarra turns to, I think, what Lor is right there, and she's like, "That's not much."
Yeah. Laura kind of shrugs and nods a little bit. He asked the warrior guy,
Lady.
or lady, yeah. Can we see them? Are they visible?
oh yes, you'll be able to see them.
Lord turns around and looks at Zephan and says, "Can you take a peek through that door? You know, stealth yourself up or something?"
And like they're she won't let you. She's like, if it gets in here, we're all done for. And the other reason is it's pretty much a straight hallway until you get to one of the other rooms. If you wait for it to get pretty much anywhere else but the hallway, you might be able to, well, face it better.
Yeah, I think
Elbus,
Zephan is
will
going to
it-
try to hide in this corner here.
So it'll leave the hallway? Is it roaming around? Or?
Yes, it has like, I don't know. We've gone out of it a little bit, but it's pretty much it doesn't come past the door. We think it has to do something with this pylon here. Yes.
Dave,
we
I rolled a
investigate
30
the
to hide
pylon?
in that corner.
Hold up. I heard 30, and then I heard.
Sorry. Go, Zephan.
Well, you're gonna hide in this corner next to a person,
Well, no, it
two
looks
other
like
people watching
It
you.
looks like there's some shadows here. I'm just saying, it looks like there's some
He also
shadows.
rolled a 30.
Yeah, I rolled a 17 and I have a plus 13 to my
I'm
mod.
sorry, Nate. It wasn't a nat 20. We all can see you.
Okay.
Fine, sure, go
Even
ahead.
on a nat 20, I think we all can see you.
It's, you can sneak if you want. It
There's
just
shadows.
it's on that map, but it is a well lit room.
Fair enough.
You
Alright.
crouch down, just small enough that no one notices that you're in the corner. But if anyone looks at the corner directly, they'll see you.
You're sneaking, and you can get by it, buddy.
If anything comes into this room and they see me, I'm gonna be unhappy. Just to put it that. I don't care if anybody else sees me.
He's
If anybody
hiding
new
from,
comes into this room.
Yeah, he's hiding from the unknown danger, not the known danger.
It's like, but
I've also got a massive headache and am trying to hide from the puking that I was doing.
Yeah.
So
Elbus wants to ask Shador about the layout of the area, and he pulls out like his little book and like paper and like wants Shador to like draw what the layout of the area looks like, since we have to wait anyway.
And did we investigate this pylon?
don't investigate the pylon because by the time we got there, Elizabeth was tired.
Yes, that's true. And I was ready to murder us all by just opening the door. All right, so
We've
Zevarra's
got
gonna...
a cool 5 minutes to investigate.
So
Zevarra's gonna walk over and investigate the pylon.
okay, go ahead. You can roll some sort of check. And pretty much Baldor.
I
Or
don't
no,
know
not
what
Shador.
Shador.
Arcana? Okay, we'll roll Arcana. Does that make sense to roll Arcana for that?
Yeah, it's a magical thing. It doesn't seem like it's in nature, but it's like that's the thing with this. It's like in Pathfinder 1, it was very much specific on like what you what you have to roll on for something like this. From what I can tell with Pathfinder 2, you can roll
anything.
pretty much anything, but it you might
Oh,
not
that's
get
right.
all the information, but you'll
Yeah,
get
yeah,
information kind of coded within how you're looking at it.
Okay.
But Shador pretty much tells you it's a straight hallway. There is a few, pretty much there's a closet, storage room. It's a little messy in there. It's where we kind of get some of our supplies, but they're running low. And then there's, as I told you, the pylon room, where it requires the elements, and then there's the holding cages, which we believe that's where the creature is, or at least stays. We have not gone down the hallway much ever since we lost most of our.
And Elbus will say, you keep saying requires the elements. Do you understand what that means?
No, this is just what they said to us. Like, once we were shunted into here and the castle and all our people, it pretty much there. If this was like normal castle, there would be a staircase that you could go up and get into the main area. But it almost feels like part of this was ripped from our realm. But then these 4 totems, whatever they are, I don't know, but they said they require elemental energy, which none of us have. Not at least from this realm. So it's there is a way you can produce these things. Then good. We also been down here a little while, so it's things might be. Don't know. We haven't been thinking right for a little while. You get stuck between 2 rooms and a creepy thing out there eats your chateau. Of course, you get a little stir crazy.
And then
Zevarra
Elbus
turns...
asked specifically which doors will be the closet, the storage room, and the pylon room.
Okay, pretty much the first split up at the hallway will lead you to the storage room, the pylon room, or whatever I've been calling it, the element room, because I keep forgetting what he calls them, is at the end of the hallway, and then pretty much connected to that is the holding room. And then from there's the staircase that they haven't been able to pass.
Got you.
What did-
Zevarra.
yeah, what you roll, Zevarra?
31
Yes.
on Arcana.
Yeah, so you can feel like protection, like coming, like kind of either runes or spells or magical, like pretty much the magic, like of either like sanctuary or protection or there's something here that this pylon is protecting this area. So
Okay.
yeah, they weren't lying about that.
Okay, yeah. And I can't remember, Dave, if they had said this. Did they put that on there, or that was already here, and that's why they're here?
No one asked, but
Okay, I mean, I can ask. I can turn
Yeah.
around and... So, yeah, so Zevarra is like, I feel protection and safety from this pylon, if that's what we're calling them. Did you guys do this?
No, this was well, sorry, I misspoke. Yes, we didn't do it, but we used to have one of with who's they served as the keeper, not the keeper. I'm getting all the GM as the GM tries to remember his made-up pantheon. This one served Ondine, and from there they were able to cast some sort of protection spell on there that pretty much kept us safe. Unfortunately, the father, he did not make it. He pretty much made sure that in the last attack, I don't know how many he took out, but he did not make it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. He was kind of a jerk.
Oh.
I'm just joking. This is how I cope. I make fun of things, but don't worry. Soon you won't have to talk to me because the lights will go out.
What?
Hmm?
What do you mean the lights will go out?
On the pylon, the lights are on. That means creepy crawly out there. Once it turns off, it normally means they went back home.
Oh, I see. You said that... Did I hear you correctly?
I don't
you
know.
said that this isn't your realm? Where did you come from?
But yes, we came from pretty much the Soul Garden.
The Soul Garden. Do we know what that is?
You can roll. Well, if you want to know specific things, but everyone would know, like, the Soul Garden is the equivalent of this world's, like, underworld.
Okay, so I'll roll religion to see what I know about that. What's that?
Society would
7.
also work. 7?
Okay, I'm gonna roll religion, and that's a 15.
You remember hearing... I'm trying to remember the timeline of certain things that happen in the world. That, pretty much, I think it was like between season 1 and season 2, you guys heard a report of pretty much this purple flaming skeleton that absorbed a soulnado, which is pretty much known. It is a tornado made out of souls that like just gets pushed out of the Soul Garden.
Okay.
So this entity ate one of those things and then dove into the sea where no one really knew where the location of the Soulnado, or not the Soulnado, but where the Soul Garden is. But ever since then, there's been like these couple of islands that have noticed like weird activity, like in their like kind of in between the sea there, so that they believe that is the potential entrance to the Soul Garden. But But besides that, like, a lot of stuff is kind of like mystery and all this stuff where it's like, it is a whole people say that who've gone there and come back is that it's a whole nother world where there's like a mansion filled with just all types of creatures. There is a village filled with the dead. There is a garden that scales almost thousands of like miles, and just like all random things. There's like a tomb for time elements and all these other things. Like there's just all these fantastical tales that no one has been able to confirm.
Wow.
It might be something
Well,
that is being worked on right now.
Oh gosh.
And yes, I misspelled garden when I was writing that.
I mean, Soul Garden is cool, but I kind of want to learn more about this, like, Soulnado.
Yeah.
It's a soul garter, Dave. It goes up the leg of the creature.
Cue Careless Whisper. No, yeah, Soulnado is it is actually a when I was creating this world, there are, let's see. Oh, I opened this window up right in front of everybody.
Did Elbus hear correctly that there was these 3 travelers that traveled on a ship that encountered this Soulnado correctly?
3 islands. There's 3 islands where
Dave didn't get my reference. Okay.
From Sky Pirates. Yeah, it's
I'll be quiet.
you could have.
Elbus wants to kick open the door.
But to answer Nate's question, I'm trying to find it. There is a thing I have here. This file. Nope, not that one. I have a file here somewhere. Oh, it's probably here. Of as soon as it loads. Nope. That's the wrong file. It's probably literally in the one called General World Info. Yep, I have a table to roll on for weather. And yeah, there's like pretty much sunny, rain, snow, pretty much stuff like that. And then there's a few things called Soulnados, which is souls from the Soul Garden break free, cause a whirling mass of angry undead energy traveling across the lands. Normally it just brings low-level undead creatures, but there's always the fear that a bigger Soulnado could bring back something worse. There's another thing. The Sky Pirates met this in that campaign called Astral Breeze, which is a rare but surprising phenomenon that can send a party to another part of the world, bring a child element to Earth, turn people into jello. Oh, it should say or. It is told... wow, I love reading my typos. It's an unexplainable and chaos-filled fog that looks like a monotone flying scarf that always goes against the element of law. So it's just like this weird fog that just is a story device to screw things up. And then I think my favorite thing is this is the last thing, we'll get back into it, a weather thing called Radiant Slip. It is a burst of elemental lights that fall from the sky like rain. However, it's pure energy from the elements, and if you walk around in it, it will cause, it says radiant damage, but pretty much it causes pretty much just energy damage for 1d6 hours, and while this is going on, there's no night or darkness because everything is so bright. And then if you stay outside for more than 4 hours during a radiant slip, you have a chance to go blind. No one's experienced that yet.
Delightful.
It's hopefully someday. But yes. But at this point, whether you guys want to ask more questions or not, the runes do like go. And Faldor is safe now. If you need to, feel free to run back here if you do not feel safe.
And Elbus draws out his rapier. Is it a rapier? I don't know what it
I
is.
don't know. I don't have your character sheets.
Dueling sword. He pulls out his dueling sword and kicks open the door.
I wish you didn't do that. We only have one.
Is Elbus wearing a flowing robe by any chance?
I don't think it's a flowing robe.
Okay.
A robe. A robe of billowing.
Like I think
I was gonna try to hide.
Oh no!
behind
We
his-
changed, right? We changed out of the clothes he was in. He's not wearing his like
No, I
Ex-
hope
ex-
not.
extravagant suit anymore. No, he's just like the only thing that Elbus wears that like really stands out is his like really weird magi hat. That I feel like in my head has like the little mouth and like talks to him sometimes, but like nobody else can understand it.
Does it
but no,
cast
that's
a nice big shadow?
yes, he has a very nice juicy shadow.
I'm gonna go take advantage of that shadow here.
No,
Um,
he opens the door and goes out first with his rapier drawn.
And I'm going to attempt to sneak behind him so that anything in front of him can't see me.
As you guys can see, it's pretty much single file. So
Zevarra
right.
like
Uh,
whispers like to Elbus, do you have a plan?
And Elbus goes, where would the fun at? No, he didn't say that. No, he says, we move to the pylon room. What else can we do?
Well, let's go.
And he just says, be ready for anything. What he says is, if Susan had taught me anything, it's to be ready for anything. And then he steps out into the hall.
What is everybody's DC?
I'm 22
DC?
Yeah.
or AC.
AC.
My AC is 24 if my shield is up.
21.
Mine's 22 without my
We
shield.
can thank Ash for a special ring that Elbus is wearing.
Everyone just steals from the dead.
I
I'll
did.
follow
Well, no,
Elvis.
there was a bunch of stuff that we left in the office.
Yeah, I'm 22 with a circumstance bonus of 1 if I have my parry readied.
So are you going after Elbus?
Yeah, I'll go after Elvis.
So Elbus is walking with his cold iron buckler up and his dueling sword out, and he's like in this like weird dueling stance.
I will also say tiles like this will be squeezing. Like you can go in there, but you'll be squeezing against there.
Oh, the ones that have the little bit of
Yeah, like any
Okay,
that has
that's
got
fine.
like if it's not a full tile. Okay, who's going after Lor?
Well, Zephan, were you hiding or sneaking? Otherwise, I'm going.
I am trying to sneak behind someone, so that if there's anybody in front of us, they just can't see me.
Okay, can you sneak behind me?
Sure.
All right, so I'll go next.
Oops.
All right, let's go.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm doing the polygon reveal.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was waiting for Josh to go.
No, I'm waiting for him to reveal where we're going. Because so far I have... Do I need to go down further for us to get the reveal, Dave?
Wanted to give you guys enough to come in. So, yeah, you see pretty much the hallway down here, which you would assume it leads to the storage room. And then the hallway keeps coming down with a slight curve.
So, okay, that little spot here, it's not gonna come up for me, but that little thing that looks like that's a doorway to the left.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just saying like it's beginning to curve, so you just need to get down farther.
Yeah, the corner there.
No, I know. I mean directly
But
to
yeah,
the left
it's,
of Elbus. There's a door there.
Right
That's
here.
the storage
right here.
room.
Yes, that is the door
Gotcha.
that
Yeah,
would
yeah,
lead
yeah.
to the storage.
All right, so he's just gonna keep walking then until he gets up to the curve.
Okay. I'll follow.
I guess at this point we should be doing one of the actions, right? Since we're like investigating, seeking.
Yeah, well, Zephan
Elbus
is
would be
definitely doing
detecting-
stealth. So yeah,
Got
what
it.
is?
Elbus is detecting magic.
Okay.
I rolled a 24.
I think this just means like what you're doing right now is like pretty much.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no, I'm just stealthing.
yeah.
No,
so
if we get into an encounter, that's
then
what we roll.
then you can roll stealth for your initiative. Yeah. So what's everyone doing? So detecting magic.
Oh, I see. I'll be stealthing too, I think.
Or are you just kind of perceiving?
Can I do? So I've got survival. Can I do like a track? I know tracking is an option under that. Can I like search for tracks or see if there's?
Yeah, if you want to do.
check for any sort of track.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if all of that necessarily applies here, but okay.
If you wanted,
Is Elbus did
if you wanted to, did you want to like do like a check?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a tracking check, which would be a 25.
Yeah, so you notice that they're pretty much leading back to the storage room. Besides the footprint, like you see a bunch of footprints like from that would be from the fetchlings in there. Brain's like, I know they're called fetchlings, but I'm like, aren't they called something else? I'm trying to remember because
they have like their real race, but fetchling is what everyone calls them.
Yeah, like fetchling is like,
It's derogatory,
Slang.
Yeah.
like very derogatory slang.
but that's not what they would call themselves, and I'm like, I'm trying to remember what they would be called. Yeah, the Sheridaughters or the Estelandris.
I think Shadar is what
Those
like.
yeah, those are the two major
Not-
groups.
Not Shadar, but
Whatever, but yeah, we'll say it's the other one, the Eslaris, whatever. Called them Jimmies. One of the episodes, we were watching one of the horror movies this week, and we were recording the episode for that, and I just kept calling them. It was like Finish Jimmy because I couldn't remember the child's name. But yeah, so but those like the pretty much all the shape those guys, like you can see the footprints, but then you notice there's like a set of like footprints that don't match going into the storeroom. But then like as you come down this hallway, you also find pretty much it looks like something was being drug, like a heavy tail was just kind of being drugged throughout the ground.
So Lore kind of like kneels down and does like the stereotypical like touching the ground, checking for tracks, and as he sees this information, he kind of whispers to the group. A lot of fetchling activity back towards the storage room. There's also... Would I know what these other tracks are? Like the other track, or is it kind of like a strange...
It's you're able to spot them out, but it's like there's just like with what did you roll again?
25.
25. There's just a lot of foot traffic in there.
Right. So it's hard to make out.
Yeah, and it's not like a
Can I tell?
it's
like
not like
size?
a consistent. It looks
Is it
small.
like
it
small?
it does look small, and it does not look humanoid.
Okay.
Or
So
yeah.
So Laura says, you know, a lot of traffic fetchlings have been, you know, in and out through here. There's something else though. There's something small. I can't quite make out what it is from its tracks, but it's going back towards the warehouse, and then something was drug ahead of us. It almost looks like a tail maybe of some sort, but something larger is up ahead.
And you just see like the grip tighten on Elbus's blade as he continues to push forward.
Push forward. This is what you see.
Whoa.
Interesting.
The universe
I was gonna
in
say
a cave.
a kraken in space and
So
time.
what
Zephan
is
is just gonna
what
run
is
and dive
happening
in.
to the left here, Dave?
Is that the void that's been calling to you, Zephan, for
I was gonna say, remember the
Yes.
last time you looked into the void outside the window?
Oh, now I'm super happy because I've got my
You put a
blinder
bucket on
helmet
your
on.
head.
So
Yeah,
I
where's
can't
your
see
Oh, that's
out
right.
there.
Yeah, so
That's right.
I can only see
Zephan
like
is-
this much, so I'm like, yep, I can't see that.
But yes, this would look very similar. Not very similar. It is the same substance that was surrounding the mirror mansion.
Is that a window? Is that an opening?
It's an opening. Like, you guys can squeeze through
It's just
there.
like just kind of like a drop off into nothing.
Well, if you go, oop, that's not the thing. Well,
If you
here
look at it,
here
you might
could be
get
a
sick.
drop off, but yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
here
yeah.
you can definitely stand there. You feel like.
You feel
So
it.
Elbus not caring at all about any of this because he has never known anything about what the mirror dimension was other than some of the things you told him. We'll continue down the hall.
Wow, he's not curious at all?
He knows that there's something that wants to kill him,
Oh, I guess that's fair.
and he has a objective to get to the spot. So he's gonna see it. He's gonna point out and say, "Hey, there's an opening to a weird twilight out there," and probably gonna say something along the lines of like, "If we don't die from one thing, we'll come back to check."
And Lore kind of like walks up behind it, very intentionally not looking that way, and is just like, "That's probably not a good idea. Let's leave that alone and just plan to leave it alone."
So Elbus, out of his periphery, in case I have to make any rolls, notices the opening, but then proceeds to not give his full gaze to it and just continues walking down the hallway. Because Josh knows what we had to do the last time. This trip.
It's because Josh is metagaming right now.
Mhm.
No, Josh is just trying to make sure that if Elbus has to roll something, it gets rolled. But he's not giving a full glance to what it is.
Uh-huh. Zevarra turns over, like whispers over her shoulder to Zephan, is like, make sure you have your bucket helmet on.
Yeah, Zephan's not there according to the map, so you just turned around and Zephan's gone.
Well, no, like I was trying to move ahead. Follow Zevarra. I'm sneaking behind Zevarra.
I know.
She turns
Zevarra
around
just
and
didn't
I
move
like
her character.
sneak around the other side of her.
Yeah, I'm like,
So I
hey,
do. She's
you
like
got-
spinning in circles, like trying to find out where I
just
am.
put your bucket helmet on.
Got it.
It smells.
Yeah, because you're just puking in it. Gross.
Ugh, just a little
Okay, sorry, we're coming.
Give him the spoon of good taste, Zevarra.
Yeah. Ew.
His vomit won't taste so bad anymore.
Ew. Oh my gosh, that's horrifying. Okay,
His
let's
mouth,
keep
his
going.
mouth will taste better.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, so Zephan, as you pass there, you just hear, "Hey, buddy, take a look."
Yeah, no, my helmet is firmly facing forwards. And I cannot see anything out the sides of my helmet.
We learned that lesson.
Yep.
Hey, buddy.
Only need to
Hey,
go
buddy.
through that once.
Hi.
Oh, did you just put a hand there? That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Ew. Ew.
Hi. This isn't here. This is
If
just
there's-
me messing
it's,
around.
If there's really a hand there, Elbus
so
will go back
creepy.
and impale it with a sword. And I just saw what Nate's doing with a Coca-Cola box, and I love it.
It's like the clown from Mitt in the sewer going, "We all float down here."
Ugh.
Hey, where's that little guy? Huh? Where's my best friend? Where'd he go?
I never watched it, but what I do remember.
You weren't at that. Oh, were you not at that Halloween party?
No.
Oh, that was.
We
that was a
were
rough
we were
one.
raised too conservative.
I loved both the It movies. I thought they were hilarious.
The new ones?
Yeah.
Oh,
It didn't scare me in the
scary.
slightest.
I won't
Well,
tell you my favorite
funny.
part of the book.
But I will also say it's mainly because of the one actor in the second movie. I can never remember his name. He also plays in a show called Barry. Bill Hader.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bill
yeah.
Hader
Yep.
made that second movie. He was so good.
I don't think I realized he was in this. We haven't watched the second one because I couldn't handle the first one, so
The
we're not
second
allowed
one's...
to watch the second one.
Oh, you gotta watch the second one. It's great.
Is it
All right.
also 5 hours long?
No,
Uh-huh.
it's
Dave,
not.
is there a door in front of me?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what that is?
Yep.
All right, then
Go
we
in the door.
through the door. Actually, before I go in the door, let's.
Zephan, you
do I
need to get your
detect
butt up here.
anything magical behind the
I'm
door?
following you guys.
You're not.
Yes, you do
I'm-
detect magic on the other side of the store.
Can
There a
I
shadow right here?
discern what
I
type of
hide.
magic it is?
It feels like elemental magic.
Okay,
What are you asking,
and then
Zephan?
Elbus says,
Can I?
Asking if there's shadows.
I assume I'm still tracking. Can I see if there's any of the,
Yeah,
is the thing we saw dragging, or
Yeah,
like whatever the dragging tracks through the store?
yeah, it goes through here.
Okay.
And it,
So
it-
Lord taps Elvis on the shoulder and says, "Whatever was getting dragged just went through that door."
and Elbus retorts, "I believe the pylons are behind this door."
and Zephan, there's a bunch of shadows in here. Like it's kind of in a
I
straight
rolled a
shot.
28 to hide in a shadow.
Okay. You're in a shadow. Are you guys coming through?
And then a
Yeah.
shadow comes out from the door, or not from the door, from the wall, and grabs hold of
Eats
Zephan.
him.
I will
Yeah.
hide.
Yes,
in
we're
that
going through the
shadow.
door.
Okay.
So I open the door to polygon reveal what we can see, and then we step in. Ooh, exciting!
I didn't say I was stepping in.
All right, so
Well, you don't have to
Elbus
step in. You can
steps
stay
in.
out there.
Elbus steps into the middle of the room.
Are those
To-
creatures?
Well, all right, I should guess he steps here first, but if nothing drastically happens to him, he will then step into the middle of the room.
Now, as you step in, they're just like, "Oh, yes, someone to feed us. Oh,
yeah, they're
someone
creatures.
to feed us." And then,
Oh,
like,
gross.
"Hello."
Oh yes.
Lore, I will also say, you notice that the drag mark goes. Oh, it'd be nice if I was here. Would go out this door.
Okay, that's a door over there. Gotcha.
Yes, it is a very, very small door.
Zephan's gonna come over and try to stealthily peek through the door and see what he can see on the inside.
Okay.
Laura's gonna kind of, as Zephan goes over, he's gonna whisper and just be like, whatever we've been following went through that door, so be careful.
Got it.
So that's coming. So, oh yes, someone defeat us is from the pylons.
So Zevarra's gonna walk over to this red one and
hold up. Let me finish Zephan's thing first.
Oh, God,
Zephan,
help us all.
roll stealth.
21.
We're gonna die right now.
Okay, so you creak it open, and it's just like, and you kind of just, you see that there's a short hallway, but then you can see that there is another door there, and I'm gonna just say you see that the drag marks go into there.
I'll open the door like more to see the rest of the hallway.
It's like,
Lord God.
just you see a staircase at the end of the hallway.
Weird.
Oh, okay. All right.
It going up or down?
Up. It goes.
Okay.
So tempted.
So the staircase that they have been unable to go up.
Can we block that door? Like the one that the
Bunch of barrels and boxes in the room.
I mean, then we couldn't get to the staircase.
Anyway, we have more important things to do while Zephan is looking at that. One of these things look. So. Yeah. But Lauren and Zevarra, you come in this like red like just it just this red water just like, so you and like as it's talking it's like bubbling, like it's not moving but its mouth is just like moving, just like, yes, would you feed us?
Wait,
What do you
so
eat?
it's a red what?
Blob.
The red blob. Bubbling blob.
So
Is it
there's a
hot?
red.
Is it just
There's a
sitting
red
on
blob. There's a. What are the colors of these blobs?
One is a red blob. One is like you don't know what it's made out of until you look into it more. But this here, oops, he's not supposed to move.
Oh, huh. Well, okay.
He's on the wrong layer. This one is like it looks very similar to like a clay creature, just a clay little statue. This one that you're next to, down here is a like cloud. And then this one over here looks like mushrooms that are stacked that are talking out of its stomach.
Gross.
Just like,
Nice.
and the blob is just like, yes, would you feed us?
Is it hot? Can I do I feel anything coming off of it?
You gonna touch it?
No, I just want to feel if it's hot. Like,
No, it doesn't feel
is it
hot.
like radiating heat?
No.
Okay. No, I'm not touching it.
Please touch me. It doesn't say that.
Elbus goes over and vigorously rubs it.
Yes. I had an itch. Thank you. Actually, I forgot. Yes, this one you can feel. It's not like a strong heat, but it is.
Warm.
Yeah, it is warm.
Okay.
Be helpful if I read my notes.
And is this are these things just sitting on top of pillars?
Yeah, they're like
essentially?
little tables.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so Zevarra's gonna take out from her pack flint and steel and try to Like she starts to like make a little like spark in front of it just to see what it does.
Oh, you have the shiny rocks. Those aren't very tasty.
So this is what you want.
Oh, I don't want rocks and metal.
But you want what it can make.
What can it make?
What happens if I feed you?
We can leave.
Oh, so you're trapped here?
I literally can't move. Wait, hold up. Yep, nope. Can't do nothing. You know I have a wife and kids, right?
I did not, actually.
That's because no one asks.
How long have you been here?
Well, I don't know.
Why are you here?
But
How did you get here?
Oh my goodness, you will just ask questions. What do you do anything except ask questions?
No,
I
think
wasn't
I'm
even
up with
able to
somewhere.
answer. How does it feel, huh? Why don't you have friends?
Because they all died.
That sounds like a personal problem. Oh, well, I can know that joint's not gonna feel good when I can move again.
If you move again. 'Cause
That's
apparently
very
you
rude.
need
Now
me.
I know why you don't have friends.
That's
Um,
so funny.
Zevarra like looks at Elbus and is like, if we let them out, are they gonna kill us?
Why? You weren't very quiet. No, I told you I want to see my wife and kid.
And Elbus like steps up and says,
Which one are you talking to? Or are you just talking to Zevarra?
I think he's going to talk to the red one since the red one's like, are any of the other ones speaking right now, or is it just the red one?
Well, Zevarra was talking to the red one, but it's like,
Well, I'm just
as
as a feel of the room where
Yeah.
he's standing, he's in the middle of all of
oh
them.
no, they all like when you
are the other ones.
yeah, they all were like, oh, like all with their different voices. It was just I was having fun with red guy. But
so
but yeah,
Elbus,
Mhm.
So Elbus, I think, stands firmly in the middle of the room and like, I think, kind of like, just like boldly speaks to all of them and says, "I've heard that you are the ones who can allow us passage to where we seek to go up the stairs. What do you require for passage?"
they're all like food.
And he says, "And what food do you crave?"
I think Zephan's gonna pick this time to turn around and go, "Hey guys, I found the stairs."
Are you gonna go to the stairs?
I mean, I'm gonna kind of look at Lor and be like,
Zevarra's like violently shaking her head no.
I'm also gonna be like, also the drag thing went this way. There's more doors. We could follow it.
Mordor. No. They don't.
One
say
does
that.
not just walk to more doors.
You get drug.
So Laura's gonna acknowledge Zephan and say, "Go see if you can recon, but don't go too far and
Or
don't be seen."
Zephan he hears recon and he's out, moving ahead.
Zevarra's
Sneakily,
like,
stealthily.
are you serious?
I mean, if anybody can
no
do
one
it and
else
not
has
get
made
caught,
it to the stairs.
it's
You just
him.
sent him on a death mission.
The
Well,
man
they said
disappears.
that they haven't been able to access the stairs, not get to the stairs.
The man disappears in the faintest hint of a shadow. I think he'll be fine.
That
Yeah,
was
I'm just gonna like, boop, I'm heading over.
Okay. Yeah, we'll come back to you in a sec.
All right, so
The tiny little crack in the wall right next to the Zephan is what he's going to try to fit himself into when
yeah.
the
Yes,
creature comes out.
right there. I'm going to hide in that shadow I can
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. Zevarra's gonna walk over just one space to these barrels and like break off a piece of the wood, like, you know, like rake off a little, like, essentially torch. Whew, okay. And she's gonna, if you want me to roll for this, that's fine. She's gonna try and use the steel and flint to.
Are you gonna
light
try
the
to
wood on
craft
fire.
a torch?
I am.
You know there's a crafting.
I do not remember these things. I'm sure there is. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
it's
is a
not great.
crafting skill that we have to roll
Okay.
on crafting things.
I have a decent crafting skill, so if you want me to try and craft it.
So does Elbus. He has a plus 13.
Well then,
Yeah,
maybe
it's better than mine.
Lor sees like Zevarra go like struggling to like hold everything.
He just rolls his eyes and looks at Elbus, is like, "Can you do it?"
Well, and Elbus looks at Zevarra and says, "Why create fire that way?"
Yeah, can't you conjure fire out of nothing? Isn't that one of the things you spent 4 hours looking at?
No, I cannot. Not
No,
without
I can,
expending
though.
a spell slot. So
I can using
can't.
my cantrip.
I can do snow and frost, but not fire.
Did you
So-
not go with the one that you touch somebody and ignite their insides?
That's not a cantrip. That's not
no,
a cantrip.
I think that's a level 3 spell.
Yeah, I was very excited about that one.
So, did anyone answer me when I said, "What food do you crave"?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's when
Furious heartburn.
Zephan left, and
Yeah.
Elbus has been waiting
yes.
for a response.
Yeah, well then
He's
everyone
not
else
paying
kept
any
talking.
attention to Zephan.
So we have someone doing arts and crafts with macaroni art in the corner over here. But Elvis, the one that looks like a cloud, is just like, I miss the breeze, the taste of the breeze.
Laura's gonna walk over to that one and just blow on it.
And,
Yes,
I was gonna
please.
say.
and you just see, go, oh wow, that's. Why is your butt in my face?
Because the squares are weird.
They are. They are.
Oh, he breezed in his face already.
But yeah, it's just like, oh, this, that is the and it's like you can see like the edges like wiggling a little bit. It's like, I want a stronger breeze.
Lore looks at the other two and he's like, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but can you both come over here and blow on this?
I think before Elbus does that, he just kind of like he's witnessing Lore do this, and he just looks like he looks at the cloud and says, "Thank you." And as for you all, what do you crave?
Oh, to the other one. Well, which one?
He's asked all
Yeah.
of them what food
Yeah,
they
just
crave,
kind of general
Yeah, so-
question. Yeah.
The
and
red,
waiting to see if they respond.
the red one as they're leaving is like, hey, yes, as everyone leaves, but if I could choose something, I desire the spice, and heat. Pretty much, almost anything that isn't from rock. And then,
Okay.
and then the clay one's like, no, I'm still on the polygon reveal. This one up here, he's just like, oh yeah, I like rocks though. I'll take it. I'll my man. I'll take whatever rocks. And this one's like, I'm parched.
Got you. Okay.
They want the elements.
And so Elbus produces flame in his hand,
Okay.
and with the ball of flame in his hand, places the ball of flame into the blob.
And it's like its mouth like goes like, oh, like just like latches onto your hand. It's not painful or anything. It's just like, oh yeah. And it's just gorging. It's like more. It's like the frozen stuff, like, and you can feel the heat like kind of building up, and it's just give me a dex check real quick.
Yep, let me see what my dex is. I have to go to a different page for that. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's good. I have a +4 to that, so that is a 19.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like you're able to easily pull your hand free as the whole thing is like, yes, this is great. As it's like, it looks like it's doing like, when you like eat a good food and you do the happy food dance. It's just like, it's doing that. It's like, I am able to move, and I remembered my kid is a brat. Oh well, I might as well see him. I haven't seen him in like 800 years. Good vacation.
800 years.
He might be.
My man.
He might be 200. He might be 2 years old by now.
You're only 8?
You're very rude.
All right, so he's
I'm not good at
free
math.
from his like rock. Has he? So he was more like rockish, and now is more lively.
Blobbish. More blobbish.
Yeah.
now.
Well, it's like
And
it kind of looked like when someone has like polyurethane like on something, and it looks like, or like when you coat something in like honey or like melted sugar. It was kind of like that, and that like melted away, and now it's like, it looks like lava moving around as he's just, and you guys can now feel the heat. It doesn't do damage now, but like the heat is radiating off of the red blob, and he's like, it dripping and happy. It originally that token was supposed to be blood, but I couldn't find a fire, little dude. So, but he's just like, oh, yes, and like he seems very happy with himself. And he's like, oh, gosh, didn't you have to feel this?
And
But the other ones are just like all different noises.
I think from that, Elbus will then come over to Lor and help to blow on the creature. We'll just all gather around and blow this creature together.
Yeah, I'll be there. Oh gosh. Oh goodness.
Hold on, let me do it into the mic.
Thank you, Zoom,
Nothing, actually.
for noise
There is
gates.
no. Here.
Zoom's built-in noise gates. Now all I'm thinking of is Doctor Who, when it's just like, did you give me a gift?
The breath.
It's like, I give you the breath of my lungs. Oh. So silly.
I think that might be the only Doctor Who episode John ever watched with me. The one with the talking skin.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Ooh.
one's weird.
Moisturize me.
When you find out what the mouth is made of, that really changes everything.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Alright, so you guys are all
Okay,
blowing
That make her a
on them.
butt face?
So you guys are all blowing on this cloud, and it's just like, it isn't enough. I need more. And while you guys think about that, Zephan, what you
Yes.
doing?
Sneaking up the stairs.
All right. As you get to the base of the stairs, it is like a wall, and like an invisible wall is there, and you just like smack against it, like not to cause damage, but it's more like, I'm going, and I'm done the moving. It's like this, yeah, and it's just weird.
I'm gonna like poke it, like just poke my hand. I'm kind of envisioning like, a mime, but I'm gonna like
Mhm.
try to like poke the wall in different places. See if like, if I just poke on it, maybe if I just like really hard push into it.
Yeah, if you want to push really hard into it, and you give a strength check.
I'm gonna push really hard into it.
At one, baby.
Here we go. Me and my +0 to strength, baby. Boom!
Boom salad. What you get?
I rolled a 10.
My hip. It's You throw out your back. Like a dad trying to throw their toddler into a seat. No. No, it's like, it's not given.
Okay.
Anyway, but it's like, but yeah, from, as you were saying, like, as you kind of touch and feel like as high as you can reach and as low to the ground, it's like that. It is kind of like what the one Fetchling said was that, it is like an impassable.
Do I see any shadows on the stairs?
Not on this. Well, I guess like.
I'm gonna use shadow teleport. No, I'm kidding. I don't have shadow teleport. That'd be really cool though. I'm gonna turn around and sneak back past this door to this room.
The room where everyone's in.
The room where everyone's blowing on a
Yeah,
monster.
you come in, you just see everyone like just like blowing.
I'm gonna go. Can't get to the stairs.
Yeah, we need you to come blow on this monster with us first.
This is
I'll
when
walk
everyone
over to
wished
the
Ash.
monster.
Yeah.
Where's Ash with his thaumaturgy?
Can I?
And I'm just gonna go like, I'm just gonna walk over to the monster, go
Can
like real
Laura's-
low, like puff, just.
Laura's gonna look around and see if there's like a piece of wood or just
No, it won't
some
help
flat
for me.
thing that he can like fan at it.
Does
It won't help for me to blow on it. I just realized.
does prestidigitation cover this? Like, could
That's a
I?
great question.
Could I? Because I have that cantrip. It says I can perform simple magical effects for an hour. Color cleaner soil items. It can chill warmer flavor.
No, prestidigitation is.
It can create small objects. Oh, maybe I can create a fan. Can I create a fan?
A small object, and yeah, you can do that. And Lore, there's plenty of wood. Some of it's in different shapes and stuff.
Laura's gonna
What
just
shapes are
pick
they
one
in?
that's generally flat looking.
Yeah. There's like a top of a barrel that looks.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so Zevarra is gonna like flourish a fan and start fanning this monster.
He's just like, oh, and it's just like it's eating. It's like, oh, it's not strong enough.
And Elbus pulls out his pistol. He takes out the cartridge. And he like kind of breaks off he opens it up, but he kind of like basically what he's doing is taking off the like part that is the ammunition part, but leaving the powder part.
Mm-hmm.
So that when he fires it, it will still fire, and the air will blow out of the gun. But the
So you're firing a
ammunition will
blank.
not go. He's going to shoot a blank.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No, that's just cool. So go ahead and do that. I'm not even. I was like, should I make you roll a crafting? But no, you know how to work your own.
He's got a plus
Equipment.
13, so technically it's a 23
Yeah.
on just a flat check.
Yeah, you're fine.
So, or no, is it plus 13? Is it plus whatever? I think that's a plus 13 because he's an expert at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The weird things that I do with my characters. Okay, so he does that. So he basically pulls out his pistol and then fires a blank at the cloud.
Yeah, and then you just see it go like, oh yes, yes, and it's like like the cloud like slowly begins to like spin and turn until it becomes like a little tornado. As you guys, not a soulnado, a little tornado. As you guys can feel the like wind like moving around, just like, oh yes, yes, yes. Oh, I haven't felt this way in a long time. Oh. Finally, I got the kink out of my back. It's just like as it's like spinning around.
Zevarra's gonna like walk up over here and like kick around on the floor. It kind of looks a little like pebbly, stony. Like, what is this? Like, Are there like chunks of stone that I could like pick up?
Mhm.
Okay, so she's gonna like pick up a few and like feed them to this clay creature.
All right. Before you do that, Elvis, give yourself a hero point.
Hey, all right, I'll take it. I did not have a hero point because my character sucks.
Everyone should have a hero point at the start of the session.
Well, yeah. So do I have 2 now?
Yeah. One doesn't disappear at the end of the at the end of the session.
Making sure. I didn't know if we were following those rules. I watch shows that don't follow those rules, and I get confused.
We both watch those shows. And someone, if we wanted a grittier game, we could get rid of them. But I'm like, you know what? Let's use them. I will say that, like, with the switch over to this, I'm like, I think it would be fun to do an adventure path, like, with this group and, like, start from level 1 and work our way up with Pathfinder. So that way it's not like I had to make a level 5 character and try to figure out how to play this game.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm feeding rocks from the floor.
Yeah, and so the rocks like aren't fitting in his mouth. Like his mouth isn't like moving. He's more just like,
interesting.
he's like, oh yes, can you? Oh, that's, I need smaller, please.
Oh. Okay,
Or sarcastically looks at Zevarra and is like, try chewing them up first and give them.
Oh yes, I would love that, please.
so Zevarra like throws them on the ground, tries to break them up. I mean, I have my long sword, so I could like pound the stones with like the butt of my sword to break them up.
You threw my food on the ground.
It was already on the ground.
want that ground food.
Your
Listen,
food
is the ground.
That's very rude. Do I call your food flesh food? Actually, I do. But
You
still.
could.
Yes.
Zevarra breaks her longsword.
Oh gosh, let's hope not. Yeah, so I break them up and then try to feed them back to him.
Oh, you're just like I'm so hungry. And it's just like, you pour it in there and it's just like, it all gets like stuck. Like pretty much it gets
Oh my
like it
gosh.
fills up in his mouth. He's like, I need help.
Oh, what's happening?
It's stuck in my throat.
Do I have to like scoop it out of your mouth?
Oh,
Lor looks at her and is just like, just smash him in the face a few times.
Yeah,
I was
use
gonna
the
say, I
butt.
think
Use the butt of
Zephan
the
is standing
longsword.
there.
Down
Push it.
into him.
It's a bad
Zephan
idea.
is gonna take his crowbar and just try
Oh my
to
gosh.
ram it into this thing's mouth to like shove
Well,
the
that was
rocks
amazing.
down its throat.
So they start going down. We'll make you roll for that. But then he's like, ooh, something real tasty. And it's like the crowbar begins to be consumed.
It's like made out of iron.
Oh no!
Are you gonna?
Zephan's just gonna like let go and just be like, ah, crap. And then he's gonna look at Zevarra and go, "You owe me a crowbar now."
And it's
I didn't tell you to do that.
and it looks like this doesn't exist in this
May
world.
I?
But it's like if you have like a knife get stuck in the food disposal, the garbage disposal. Yeah, it's like and it's just like, oh, I can move my mouth and head now. I need more.
Really?
Okay, hold on. Let's see what we got.
Look,
Zephan.
Oh,
Zephan
shoot,
wants to
I
go
don't
over
really-
and grab some of these barrel hoops on the barrels. He's gonna try to smash the barrels up and grab the hoops off of the barrels.
How did you know I wanted those donuts?
Yeah, and then he's just gonna like toss them to Zevarra and be like, "Just feed the thing."
Yes.
And so Zevarra starts like, she like smushes them and like puts them in his mouth.
Why'd you squeeze the flavor out?
You couldn't eat simple stones just a few minutes ago. Do you really expect me to believe
it's-
that you can eat this whole thing?
And like you see its mouth just like wow.
Oh gosh.
And it's like
Zevarra like steps back.
oh, and it's just like it's like you hear like little snaps and like pops as like the clay becomes more of like a muddy substance, is like like more like a muddy sand, and it's just like yes, yes. Oh, I love donuts.
Let it be noted, Zephan is very tempted to throw a magnet at this person.
Do you have a magnet?
Probably.
This isn't a game where we get to roll high and low on those.
Yeah.
Or maybe we could. I don't know. Dave's the GM. He can do what he
Zephan
wants.
eyes Zevarra's longsword like,
Zevarra is like, you stay away.
clay-
This thing's gonna help keep us alive.
And the once clay pylon looks at Zephan like, yes.
Zevarra looks back at the clay monster and is like, you're gonna experience this more than just as food if you try to come after me. Let's just say that.
I won't come after you. You're much too fleshy.
You stay away from my sword.
Oh. She's quite beautiful.
That she is. And she's gonna stay right with me. And Zevarra walks over to the water one.
Zephan's gonna lean over and go, they have a very close relationship.
That is the weirdest thing I think I've ever heard. Except for the guy over there that says he's been gone for 800 years.
Zephan's gonna pick up
blob
another
that
barrel
eats
stave and
rocks.
be like, here, have another donut on me.
Oh, yes. Wow. It's like its
Gross.
mouth opens up.
weird.
Is it a lamprey that has like the...
Yeah, I think so.
That's what it's
yeah.
like.
Yuck.
It's
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Oh, yes. I can't wait till I get back to the station.
Zephan is gonna walk over to this one that Zevarra's by and be like, alright buddy, what do you want?
I'm thirsty.
So Zevarra pulls out her water skin and like dumps
don't
the
want
contents.
Before she gets the water skin, Zephan's gonna go, stop. Allow me. And he's
Oh,
gonna
that's
pull out
right.
his thermos of
Nice.
coffee and just like,
Yes.
and just start like pouring it into the thing's mouth.
I love that.
And it's like... is this bean water?
Why is it spicy?
Oh, it's like I'm eating the clay over there. And it's like spitting it out. It's like, it's a little bit, I can move a little bit now, but that was disgusting.
Zephan is just holding it there like, just,
It's like,
poor thing is just dumping into its mouth. and
it
he's
closes
like,
its mouth now. It's like, it's not,
okay.
Now
like,
it's just pouring over his face.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
it's like,
he's just like,
screaming from the pain.
Yeah, Zevarra's like, Zephan, it's not working. Can you
Oh.
make anything else in there, or is it just coffee?
I got pumpkin spice latte. And he just
I don't-
starts
I don't think
just
it.
selector switch and like,
As an
Yeah,
army
yeah.
of white 20-something-year-old women dressed like Han Solo burst through. Hello.
yes.
We all take 1d20
Mental
worth
damage.
of damage.
Mental
Yeah.
damage.
I mean, we've all got water skins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just empty those into it.
Right. The Zevarra pulls her water skin back out and like shakes it and says to the monster, "Is this more your speed?"
Are you gonna stop me from pouring pumpkin spice latte on its face first?
I smell
I
like
thought I did.
earth.
Oh, okay.
It smells like cow.
Okay. Well, there's water inside. Is that what you want? Water?
Maybe.
Oh gosh. So she
Zephan
like
is getting annoyed with this beast and he starts drinking his coffee going, oh, just give me like 15, 20 minutes.
Why is that when you're gonna have to poop?
and Zevarra like goes to pour the water into his mouth.
And it's just like, I don't like it.
You don't like the water?
It tastes like cow.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
it's
just
so
a baby.
slimy.
It's like cow.
Zephan is just sitting there going, oh, this stuff won't taste like cow. Trust you me.
Is it drinking it, Dave, or is it spitting it out?
It's not. It's kind of like spit. It's like half drink. It doesn't really like it, and it's like, but it's not like the other things that you notice to like like really took to it and everything.
Yeah. So it's not exactly what he wants.
Imagine these things not as like ancient powerful entities. Imagine them all like picky toddlers.
Yeah. So you don't like my cow water. What do you want?
Maybe ice? Can you conjure ice or frost?
I can do chill. I can do ray of frost. Hold on.
Yeah,
Can I do
chill,
Ray of
chill
Frost?
touch,
Chill touch?
not what we're trying to do to this creature, I don't think.
Permafrost.
I feel like that's gonna be a much different.
I can do ray of frost though. What does that do? Hold on.
Ray of Frost? Isn't that like a 3rd level spell?
No,
No,
Ray of
it's a
Frost
cantrip.
Is a cantrip, but it can be
Yeah.
heightened.
You just make like an icicle.
I mean,
Stab this thing.
Which I'm not entirely sure. Like we can cast
it does
3rd
say
level
a ray
spells,
of
so it could be-
freezing air and ice projects from your pointing finger. It does come with damage, but I wonder, can I shoot? Essentially, can I like, since it's a cantrip, Dave? Could I like flavor it to like make an icicle?
Yeah, there's enough
Out of my
containers in
finger.
here if you want to like try to just make shaved ice.
Okay, so I guess I'll use my cantrip to like shoot off a few rays, and
And while you shoot off your Ray of Frost, Elbus is trying to throw water into it to try to like create like little lines of
I want to watch
of ice.
I want to watch Wetty.
oh my gosh.
Zephan is
instead
just
of Bluey.
straight chugging coffee at this point.
Zevarra is like angrily shooting frost at the barrel at this point.
Where's
making
Peppa
a bunch of
Pig?
icicles.
I'm trying to think of everything. Well, my niece doesn't watch Peppa Pig.
So to bring an icicle over and like stick it in the thing's mouth.
Yeah. So yeah, you
Here, suck on this.
It's cold.
It is cold. It's good for you.
Oh. Do you want to convince him? You have skills to make sure that he will drink it.
Dave actually wants us to.
I am going to.
There's
I'm
other
gonna
things
intimidate
to
it.
do.
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna put on mom. I'm gonna turn up the mom face.
Zevarra finally accepting her role as the mom of the group.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, now you listen to me. We have given you multiple opportunities to accept food. We are trying to feed you. This is what you've been offered. So if you want to eat and if you want to get out of here, you will take this and you will stop complaining. And I rolled an 11.
Zephan is gonna look over. He's gonna walk over to Zevarra, and he's gonna go, "That spoon of tasty whatever you got. Can it make stuff salty?"
I don't know, can it?
Elbus
don't remember
is just
what-
like tugging on his mane that he's like makeshifted out of his like hair that doesn't actually grow into a mane because Pathfinder 2E doesn't have the stinking lion creatures but only kitty creatures.
It's a mane.
And he, well, no, it's not really a mane though because he's
No,
not.
I'm saying you have a mane. You got hair implants. It doesn't
and he
quite
just
match.
ponders out loud. If only there was a way to make the water I have taste better.
Well, I mean, and so Zevarra is already like looking at the spoon because Zephan had mentioned it, and she turns to Elbus and she's like, "Well, we do have a spoon that makes anything taste good. We could try that." But now all of the water is frozen. So we just have to stand here and like let it drip on the spoon until it melts.
Elbus creates flame and just like holds the ball in his hand as it like melts.
You guys are making
Like we're doing like crack in a
yeah.
spoon.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff now. Who snorted?
Me. Okay, and so then she sticks it in the thing's mouth.
And it goes, just like Black Toy Mama always made. I don't like that name that it came out of my mouth. It sounded a little bit close to something not cool. I'm gonna just hope that no one remembers what I said, but oh, yes. And it's like, its toes begin wiggling. It's like, baby, want more.
Okay, we do it again. Stick it in
And
its
it's like
mouth.
fingers now are like. Josh has the face. He's like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this.
Baby wants some more.
Baby wants more. Feed me.
Okay, last time.
Feed me, Clarence. Feed me.
And it's like, from there, it's like, it like becomes like a little like waterfall. A beard hair. Baby doesn't have beard hair. But yeah, it's like, it like slowly becomes like this never-ending waterfall. And it's like, this is good. I can't wait. I'm glad I don't talk to my. This is all they can hear. And so yeah, and then yeah, and so like all four of these creatures are like, yeah, and then it's like they all like kind of just like keep like they come. Oh, that's you. Wrong person. They all just like, yeah, and it's just like this burst of lightning. Let me do it real quick.
Uh-oh.
And so there was a burst of light.
Yeah,
and
the
they-
burst of light. I need to check my tokens. See if I can find a thing.
Very nervous. Nate, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There's something in the Discord I'm missing.
Yeah,
there
that was
is a
good.
hair trend called a lion's mane where you take your
Oh,
beard
yep, my cousin did that.
and your hair and you shave everything else except for that. And I've been trying to get people to actually do this,
I will
but no one has
gosh.
taken me up on the offer
Yeah, no.
My cousin
It's
did.
because it
horrifying.
looks horrendous.
Jeez.
No offense to Dave's cousin.
No, it's all good. He doesn't have 78-year-old women trying to talk with him. He's married.
I also don't have what's it called? I don't have enough free cash to pay anyone to do that. Because money would make someone do it, but I don't have enough of that. To...
Money would make someone do it.
I know one person in particular that would do it for money and then shave it off the next day, but I also don't want to put my friends through that.
But really, sure, it would be pretty funny.
So did the statues?
They're
So the
gone. I'm
things are
trying to
gone now?
find. I'm trying to find a certain token.
Oh, no, that's exciting.
Um,
That doesn't make me feel better.
We stand here for 15 minutes staring at each other, waiting for something to happen.
Zephan
This
is
light
going to do
goes on for a
something
really long
novel. Zephan is going to hide in the shadows in this corner.
Zephan begins digging a hole into the corner.
He's gonna hide in one of the barrels or
there we go.
the whatever this is. He's hiding in that.
Yeah. Well, too bad. There's also.
Did that just appear, Dave?
Yeah. So this appeared in the thing, just like, oh, you freed my children.
Ooh,
No, that's not my name.
who are you?
My name is nautically different Aslan. No. My name is not important. Maybe because it was never written down. Because somebody forgot to write it. Or this
You're
was...
not gonna just create a name?
I
off
could,
the bat
but
for us?
that isn't my name, created name. My name is Abraham Lincoln.
Oh gosh.
It is canon.
We're all like, who?
Yeah.
Have you
gonna
come to
say-
grant us
Dumbest
passage?
name I've ever heard.
And
Fawn is gonna pipe up and go, "Can you get us the Susan?"
oh, Susan, I can get you to the realm to connect with Susan, but first I have to thank you for freeing my adorable but very annoying nephews.
Sure,
welcome.
you're welcome.
Yes, I understand you have to get through free Susan. Very important, but oh, would I not have wished for another 800 years without them.
Oh.
It's okay.
He shot one.
You say he shot one and he's like, oh, wait, shot? Oh no. I don't think I'm gonna stay here much longer. No reason. Anyway, yes, I will open up the way to let you pass. Yes,
Mr. Lincoln, do you want tickets to a show?
I love it, but I'm trying to cut back. It's bad for my face.
My gosh.
I would love to attend for you and sit behind you.
Hold on, I'm curious about something. Can I?
We have some marital advice for you.
It wasn't marital advice. It was more.
If your wife
hey,
keeps bugging you to go to the theater,
My wife isn't a
man,
bug.
stand your ground. Say no. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna say that.
I'm seeing if I can find a top hat to put on him.
So what is this creature, Dave? Is it like a giant lion with wings?
They call that a griffin.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not a griffin though. It's the token is
Damn
called.
it, Griffin.
It's called a sphinx.
All right.
Is
we'll
there a
just call it
fancy
Sphinx for right
name?
now.
Is there a fancy name for top hat? I can't find one.
Top hat?
Yeah, I want to put a top hat on him like Abraham Lincoln had.
Like a bowler hat or
Stovetop hat?
yeah.
Stovetop. Yep.
Stovepipe is what they're often called.
Nothing found.
Stovetop stuffing.
It was a stovepipe hat.
Oh well, I don't think I'm gonna find one here.
Just type black hat, see if anything comes up.
Hacker.
Black headgear.
That is not how you spell that word.
Or you could put a black cat on its head. That would work.
That's better. I think that's better.
All these hats are witch hats.
Yeah, you
it'd be
could still
fine.
make that.
It's like,
In this world, Abraham
wizard
Lincoln
hat.
would be wearing a witch hat.
My wife says it brings out my eyes.
Oh, Jesus.
Hold on, I thought of something else.
You broke me, Dave. Oh. I don't think I've ever laughed this hard at anything in one of our games. Oh. Abraham Lincoln, the Sphinx, wearing a top hat. Oh. All right. Is this creature going to bestow something upon us?
It's his monocle. Yes. I can't find an actual monocle. Also, because I
makes him look like the Terminator.
yeah, if I put it, and then it's gonna, and from there, you've activated my trap card.
So is now a
It's a blue-eyed Sphinx dragon.
Now I gotta find out how to erase drawings. Hold on, I know it's here somewhere. There it is.
Zephan dies in a tragic accident.
As no shadows were able to be found.
He is going to hide from the laser eye.
Zephan's gonna make a dex check.
Rolls a nat 35.
And I think this would fit better that way. There we go. All right. As I find the Duskfall maps in here. But yes, I can open up the way. But remember, if you ever come to a sacred island, old Lincoln loggers, then feel free to look me up.
The sacred island called Old Lincoln Loggers.
Yes, we collect misfit toys. We collect misfit elements. Nobody wants them, they're very annoying. I kid.
Oh, did we just free a whole bunch of child elementals?
One could assume.
Yeah, that's what it seems like it.
Okay, but now let me go back before they burn down my house again. Yeah, hold on. And he's like, and it's just like, and it's like well, nothing really feels different. And he's like, well, that's it for me. I have to go back now. Later, weirdos, and thanks for making my life harder. Okay. Oh, forgot my hat. Hold up, and bloop.
Hold on, is there a sphinx of? Oh, what the heck is that?
Hold on, I'm definitely gonna have to write down. Oops. They met Abraham Lincoln before I forget.
Abraham Lincoln, the Sphinx. Yeah. No.
Did we just meet the element law?
No. No, you didn't.
just making sure.
Abraham Lincoln is not the element of law.
Elbus wants to just roll
You guys might
arcana. No, actually, he wants to roll a nature check on what the heck just happened before he leaves. Just because I want Dave to give me answers if I roll well. Can I do that?
I don't want to commit.
All right, that is what's 16 plus 8? That's a 24 on nature.
Nature? Yeah, this seems completely unnatural. No, it's whoever you met, you really feel was who they said they were. Abraham Lincoln, who seems to be watching over these little freakazoids. Yeah, it's, I don't think with nature, like, it, yeah, no, it's, I think with it, it's just, this is outside the purview of any of your studies. Like, this is something, like, this person obviously knows who Susan is, so if you guys make it to Susan, you can ask. And, but it's like...
Everybody knows who Susan is.
Apparently. There's people in other games that know who Susan is.
It's very true.
Yeah.
Okay. Nope, that's all I wanted to know. I wanted to see what I would get from it. That's fine.
I guess
You keep your
Zevarra
secrets.
starts making her way to the little door.
Hold on, I'm writing notes before you start moving.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Elbus will stop Zevarra before going to the little door and just like give her a knowing look that he should go first. And says,
She, like,
please
nods
allow
her
me.
head.
Is Zephan gonna try to force his way through the little door first?
Zephan just he's there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's there.
Are we
right
squeezing at this point, Dave, down this little narrow hallway?
Yeah, if you guys are gonna go through there.
now. Side
But
by side.
Are you guys going through the door?
Ooh, question. So we came just to release the path. Do we go through before going back to talk to Shador?
Zephan wants to peek through the door and see if anything has apparently
Good call.
changed.
I think Elbus at the door before he reaches, because we shut the door, right? Or is the door still open?
That's still open, I guess. I never
yeah.
shut it.
We'll do.
All right, so the door's still open.
Well,
then.
we'll do this because we were really preoccupied. High or low?
Hi.
That's a low. I'm gonna say it's still open. So you
okay.
guys can look down. You see there's nothing in there. But what do you do? You want to go back to Shador?
So I think what Elbus does is he shuts the door. Like, he's there and he shuts the door and then looks at everyone and says, I believe our best foot forward is to tell the others that we have broken free the pylons of passage.
They can figure it out. To be honest, we need to go find Susan.
We can't just leave him there though. It's not that far back.
And Elbus says
You
we've
think the
made
pylons are
promises
gonna
to
close
them.
again?
If we don't
But
go
they
back,
don't
they'll just
know.
stay there stuck. They don't know that they are released.
Is there a way,
Kind of be like,
Zephan? I know you don't want to do this, but you're quick and you're sneaky. Can you? Maybe we go together and just try to get there and back quick.
fine.
Elbus looks at Laura and says, shall we stand guard or shall we join?
I think it'll be fast if we all go. There's more chance of being heard or caught.
I don't know that I want to run into whatever is down here
Same.
at half strength.
All right, well, let's go then.
So we all go, but
Zephan is dragging
Elbus
his
will
feet.
take the back
Are
of
you,
the
Silently.
line this time
Like
in case
scuffing
the
his
creature
feet.
comes.
are you
Sticking stones
closing the
and-
door?
But doing it stealthily so that it
Yeah.
makes no sound.
Wait, no. So I closed the one door. We close.
Are
we
you
saying that
closing
we
this
close-
door when you leave? Or are you staying in here?
No. He's gonna follow from the back in case the thing comes.
All right, I'm just wondering, like, door.
I don't think he's gonna shut that door.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
The other door's already shut, so he's not gonna shut this one.
As soon as you turn the corner, you hear as this
And
door
Elbus says, "Run."
creaks open.
Okay.
Just room, and then you guys are just booking it.
Yeah.
Oh, Laura,
Elbus tells him to run.
Are you taking a look? Oh, okay, you're gone.
no.
Nope. No, Elbus
I
is
was
not
just
trying
coming
to
back.
look at this. Elbus is just giving enough space
Yep.
for the others in case something happens that they can make safe passage and he can attempt to not die.
Yeah, and you just hear just like this scraping and slithering behind you that you can't. But you're just booking it, so you're not paying attention. And yeah, you guys come through as the pylons like boom, 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 and yeah, and then like on the other side of the door, you just hear like.
Right back where we started.
If it's
So I
not
think, like,
obvious,
Elbus gets
Vaughn
in.
is
So when-
hiding in the corner up there.
When we get in through the door, do they shut it?
Yeah.
Do we shut it?
Actually, before you get there, are you knock on the door? Like someone, are you guys just
No.
kicking open the door, or you just go
Well,
through?
Zephan would have. What did you do, Zephan?
Oh, I
was
guess I
first.
just kicked open the door, ran inside, and hid in a corner.
Okay, yep. So the door's open, and they're all just
All
like,
right, yeah.
just like, yeah, and you guys can all come in and
Okay.
and like, let me see how alert Faldor is. What will that roll? And yeah, so Faldor is like completely caught off guard, just like, oh, And oh my goodness, and the door's wide open. You hear the slithering, just like, and the like crunching, like coming up behind you. Door's still open.
Albus, you should close it.
So
Zevarra's like, close it,
as soon as
it.
Elbus gets into the door, he comes in and he turns and closes it, and then with his full might shuts it. And then I think even at that moment, he has a mage hand that is now also attempting to help push the door faster.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Zevarra can turn around and throw her weight at it too.
And the door closes behind you, and you as we just narrated, that like and just and the slithering and just like the pylon's like boom, 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 boom. And like Shador comes up and is like, "Oh, what happened?" And like these two are definitely they're definitely pissing their pants. In the back here.
Well,
We're
we
saying
have
they're
some
hiding behind the poles.
good news. We took care of the elementals, and the way to the stairs is unlocked.
Ew.
So we came back to get you, and obviously barely made it in before the thing came again.
Ew, well, it seems that if that thing is gone, then I can start realigning the pylon to get us home.
Yeah. Well, we still have something to do, but yes, you
it's
should
going
go
to
home.
take about an hour to do. You think you can get to wherever you're headed?
You're realigning the pylon here? You don't
Yes.
have to go to the stairs?
Oh, this is the pylon right here.
Well, we go back through the portal.
No. This is the thing about that is very confusing for you guys. For people from your realm, the portal is just for you to get here. The exit is not always the entrance.
Oh, that was not explained to us.
Yes, it sounds like you had some third-rate idiots.
Well, I don't know if we can get back in an hour. We don't know where we're going.
No. What I'm saying is that where you came from is not the exit.
No, I understand. What I'm telling you is we have a mission, and you're saying...
No, this is what also is confusing for you. We're not going back to your realm. We're taking
Right.
ours back to our realm. And so if you want to come back to our realm, you are totally welcome.
No, I don't think we want to go back to your
I know.
realm.
But from what I've heard of the Susan character, I've never met her, and I don't know. I've read her book, but to be able to find her. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to remember. Did you tell me about Susan?
I don't think so.
and they're just like, we know everything.
Quick, shoot him now.
Albus pulls out his gun. He fires an elemental bullet into his brain.
Oh yes, that's how you get out. No,
He fires a bullet of holy water into his brain.
let me change what she says then, because I need to look up something.
That's so funny.
As I was saying,
I like
don't
DM Dave telling us that they know Susan. I don't like storyline wise, but we did say we were here to find someone. I don't know if we mentioned Susan though.
Yeah, I'm just
Go back up.
let's see. I'm like just quickly scanning through my notes real quick. There we go. I found it. Yeah, as
we didn't mention Susan to them.
Yeah, you didn't mention Susan, but Shador is like, it reminds me of this book that I read by some author Bittlebrick, and it said Beyond Our Own. It's pretty much, it talks about this mirror dimension. And it is like a meeting ground for all dimensions. However, she would come in here and get lost and then find exit in a different way. Thankfully for us, our late friend, father, well, we won't disrespect him, but he set up this pylon, and I know enough to calibrate it to get us home. For you, it sounds like you want to find your own exit. I'm also going to say, because this would have been way, way, way long ago, Lor, when Shador says, because I lost the name of the book again, Beyond Our Own. That's it. Making sure I'm saying the right name again. I think it was Lor. I just read this. Why can't I find anything? I liked it better when I was the elementals. I didn't have to pay attention to anything. Wow, this is annoying. Like, I literally just found this, and now I can't find it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Beyond Our Own. You remember this is the book that you found in Bramble Batches, or whatever his name is. No, Buckberry. Bramble Batch. I don't know who the heck that is. Buckberry.
Bumble Patch is the guy from
he's the mayor or something.
Yeah.
Buckberry, in his mansion, this was one of the books you found before going into the mirror dimension that was written by Susan.
Okay. Lore, you would know that.
Would I?
I have in my notes. Well, I think you read. It says Lore received a book called Beyond Our Own by Brittlebeak. It is.
Yeah, I mean, I got the book right before I went into the mirror world from.
I don't know if you read it, but it's when pretty much all I'm saying is when is that Shador
Zevarra looked through it.
Right, but I think what he's saying is that you would catch that they're talking
the
about
title.
Susan.
Yeah, the title.
Sure, yeah. No, yeah, Lore would.
Yeah,
Let's have Lore roll an intelligence check.
Let's have Jon roll a memory check.
Yeah.
So essentially, you would just know that like they're talking about Susan, and so in essence, then so where we started, I think where some of this confusion is they don't actually need to come with us.
Oh,
and we came back for nothing. Okay, so.
Well, no, you let them know that they can leave.
Yeah,
That's
so
true,
they
we
can
did
do
do
what they need to.
Zephan is just sitting here going,
We're gonna go our separate ways.
Yeah. Okay.
Zephan's sitting there doing what?
he is just like visibly frustrated.
So Zevarra says, well, we wish you the best. Go
Merry
get
Christmas.
well. Yes. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We are off to find our person. Thank you for your help. Has the pylon stopped going off?
Yeah, it stopped going.
Okay. So Zevarra turns around to Elbus and says, you think it's safe to go?
Give me a second. I'm just trying to see what would be a good thing to do. Oh, no. All right, I can't use other people. All right, never mind. No, what I was going to do, we're not going to do. So Elbus says, let's go, and he gets to a stance again to lead the way.
Okay.
Right. You guys are just going back the way you were going?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as we're going, and I think we're just going to be looking to see if anything has changed or if anything has gone awry in the midst of what we saw last time.
Okay.
No,
I'll
nothing's
follow Elbus.
changed. Zephan, are you charging ahead and going there?
No, I'm sneaking behind everybody.
Okay, I'll follow.
I just didn't want to
Do it.
incrementally.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the path is safe. To...
I walk in the room and hide in a corner.
All right, so the path is safe. We get all the way up to the door.
Where'd I go?
Hold up. Everybody
Hold
move back here
Where are we
Okay.
going?
to the door. Pretty much you walk in.
To the door. Okay.
Or who's walking in first?
Elbus will walk in first.
Okay. I gotta look something up.
Exciting.
What does CR7 mean again?
There are no CI. It's just creature level.
Joke.
There are no jokes. No,
Uh-oh, did we see something?
I don't know. Did you?
No. Where did CR7 come from?
He just said.
I was making a joke and said, as if I was Dave. What does CR7 mean again?
No,
Well,
all I
we're-
was
we're
trying
a
to.
combined level 20 Dave or Nate, so
Yeah, that. Have you seen what a CR7 creature can do?
oh, you mean the one that like just one shot killed most
Like
of Dave's
any-
original?
Yeah, like any
Games.
kind of CR7 creature is disgusting.
So
That's all right. I've got a plus. I've got a heavy.
it is funny because as you guys enter, there's this creature that wasn't there before, and I think it's kind of like right there. That
Is
is
it that
just.
tiny?
That's what I was trying to figure out what the size was, and I don't see.
Well, if you tell me what this creature is, I'll tell you what the size is.
I ain't telling you nothing, you cheater.
Come on.
See. I would imagine it's bigger, but see, I'll look this up later because we are kind of close to the end of our time. But pretty much, you know, for fun effect, this thing's just like as you enter, it is slithering in there, and Lor, you can tell that this is the tail that was dragging as it goes. And lunges at you. It doesn't really. And we will start next time in a month a combat against the weird thing.
No one else enter the room because I'm going to do some really fun things right off the bat.
Let's see if you all remember that in a month.
Bro, I'm hiding in this corner right
if we just
here.
leave
You go in the
ourselves
room,
here.
Shadows.
bad
Yeah,
things are going to
in this
happen to
position.
everyone else in the room.
I
Just
see
remember that.
shadows.
Go in there.
Don't go in until after my first thing.
We'll see what initiative says. But anyway, thank you everybody.
Josh walks in and just drops dead.
Thank you guys for playing. This was fun. It was a little bit different, a little bit of fun puzzle stuff where we didn't have to actually worry about real rules.
Always good.
I studied today too, man.
Yeah, well now
I
you
was
have
ready.
another month to study to make sure
Now you
that
have
you know what a stance
I
is.
know. Another month to wait for the 4 hours before the next game to do it.
To do it all
Hey,
over
if you
again.
guys fed baby faster, maybe you could have gotten to the combat.
I don't know.
I don't think anybody really
get
wanted to get
very
to
annoying.
combat.
Yeah.
Should we have just left? Oh no, it doesn't make for a much better show now.
It's okay. To be fair,
That's
who
all right.
knows? Maybe it was a canon event and this fight would have happened no matter what your decision was. Who's
Probably.
to say? All we know is that babies are loud. So-
No, that's true.
and
Unfortunately.
Abraham Lincoln wasn't very. I can't believe I named that stupid
They
character.
took-
Abraham Lincoln.
Yes, yes, it is.
It is
It's
now.
canon, Dave, and it's wonderful.
Yep. I can't wait to find out what campaign he's going to show up that none of you guys are in. It's like, why is
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln a giant cat
That's actually going to be very
with
fun,
a
I
little
think.
hat?
I love it.
But anyway, thank you guys for playing. I think I'm going to stay on a little bit longer, do some games, but we will be back in October.
Yeah.
As we are doing the March to the End.